Yeah, g'day, it's Dave from Dave and Jazz Travels, and I'm here with Jazz again.
Hi guys, how you going?
Welcome aboard the legendary White Pass and Yukon Route Railway. Today we're travelling from Fraser in British Columbia back to Skagway, Alaska, retracing a path carved through the mountains, ambition and gold fever. As we settle into our seats on the right side of the train, prepare for a journey that's as breathtaking as it is historic. This railway was born out of desperation and dreams. In 1896, a few gold flakes were found in Bonanza Creek and it sparked the Klondike gold rush. By 1897, tens of thousands of stampeders had flooded into Skagway and Dyea, hoping to reach the Yukon goldfields. But the journey was brutal, especially over the infamous White Pass Trail, where over 3,000 pack animals perished. It earned the grim nickname Dead Horse Trail. To ease this treacherous route, construction of the White Pass and Yukon Route began in 1898. It was a marvel of engineering, 35,000 workers, 450 tonnes of explosive, and sheer grit carved this narrow gauge railway through granite cliffs and icy summits. By July 1900, the final spike was driven at Carcross, Yukon.
Being from Australia, we don't see this much snow, so I was very excited about this trip, and I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, this was booked through Holland, America. It was part of a shore excursion that we'd taken from Skagway, which took us by coach up to Carcross, where we went to Wild Yukon Adventure. And then we went to Carcross itself, passing the Carcross Desert, and then by bus back to Fraser to get the train down to Skagway.
The people on the train were really, really lovely. We got to meet lots of different people. You got to stand outside instead of just sitting inside, which was great. And we couldn't ask for a better day. It was absolutely beautiful, as you can see by the pictures.
Yeah, we were pretty amazed by how much snow was on the ground. Obviously, this was in May 2024. And yeah, we were quite surprised to see how much snow they'd had in that recent times.
There was a bear apparently, but we didn't get to see it.
This railway wasn't just a lifeline to gold, it became a vital supply route during World War II and later supported Yukon's mining boom. Commercial operations ceased in 1982. The line was revived in 1988 as a heritage railway, allowing us to experience this living museum on rails. It's been designated an International Historic Civil Engineering Landmark. White Pass and Yukon Route shares prestige with icons like the Eiffel Tower and the Panama Canal. This part here is the Dead Horse Gulch that we were talking about earlier. It's the famous sort of part where a lot of animals perished on the way up to the top.
We've also got an old bridge that's there that they don't use anymore, but also by the look of it, they're doing some works on the side of the railway as well.
Yeah, that was the original cantilever bridge that was built, and obviously it was replaced when it became too dangerous.
There's a bit of a creek down the bottom that you can see at different places. A bit hard to, obviously, because you're not right on the edge.
I filmed for as much as I could from the back of the carriage, but eventually the
Everyone kind of took over.
The GoPro died on me not long after this little section here. Remainder of the video is a lot of photos that Juz took from inside the cabin and from outside the cabin.
I think just the way the snow was reflecting.
There's something humbling about this journey. The mountains whisper stories of ambition, hardship, and resilience. As the train gently sways and the wind brushes past, you can almost hear the echoes of stampeders and railway workers who once dared to conquer this wild frontier. From the comfort of this vintage coach, we're not just sightseeing, we're time traveling. As we descend towards Skagway, right side of the train, you get a front row seat to nature's grandeur and human ingenuity. We pass Dead Horse Gulch, steel cantilever bridge as you saw. We also pass Inspiration Point, Pitchfork Falls, Bridal Veil Falls, Black Cross Rock, which is a solemn memorial to two workers who perished during construction, their legacy etched into the stone. And just like that, we start to roll down into Skagway. Once a muddy tent city and now a charming gateway to history. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable ride through the White Pass. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and make a comment if you need to. We do answer all questions. Until next time, keep exploring. Thanks for watching.